So it's San Francisco ABAA Book Fair 2013. Thought I'd do a quick tour of the booth. David Sandlin's Slumberbia across the top. Michael Kuch's Sans Ferminion. This case is a sort of combination of modern fine press book arts, Tupon Press's new work from Carolyn Trant, that's Who Killed Cock Robin, Wolfgang Büttke, Cuba, the San Francisco graffiti artist, Hamlet, which is Mary Huebner's extraordinary fine press artist book piece, Tina Howe, Dana, and Carolyn Trant's pop-up Who Killed Cock Robin across the top. Yue's Para Schwartz, which is the Viscera book printed in body fluids and connective tissue. Almost Jerusalem, Baskin. Murray's wonderful Titanic book, which explores the Titanic as told through the lives and deaths of the two job printers aboard ship. Heat, which is one of the Whitney art book pieces. Amy Boreza's geodesic piece about Buckminster's first failed project. Jessica Spring, Claire Louise, Whiteness. This is Labor Movement, also by Amy. Just absolutely brilliant piece of printing, brilliant piece of conception. Pulls out, explores movement with a dancer's interpretation on the back. Peter Koch, Michael Kuch, Hillbilly Kama Sutra, which is Tom Huck's remarkably interesting and inappropriate work. He's pretty much the bastard child of Durer and R. Crumb. Some more Baskin, broadly Sex, Death, and the Devil here. Back down to fine press, Peter Bogorish, Gaylord, Coma, which is a brilliant little piece. Chick's My Thieving Hand, really lovely piece of work, lovely piece of illustration, color. Mazur's Dante, Your House is Mine by Bullet Space in New York. David Moyer, Jessica Spring, who did The Unnatural Light as well. This is new. This is SanFran Press. Englishman Wins a Chili contest, and this book is basically the chili recipe as told through 39 woodcuts, no text. Just brilliant, elegant, brilliant little bit of printing. Deluxe edition of 19 paste papers from Pioneer Valley. Dennis Mellis's Res Commentoria. Michael Kuch's Disasters of Love. Travel and early printed. Great fourth edition of Anatomy of Melancholy, which is the one that first makes a reference to coffee. Therefore, it is the most important. The last copy of the curated collection of Occupy prints that I have. Great fundraiser for Occupy. Also a fundraiser, War is Trauma, which is a joint project between Iraq Veterans Against War, Just Seeds, and the Combat Paper Project. This is also new, Victoria Bean's This Is Not a Love Thing, which is sort of a re-examination of of Harlot's Progress as told through tart cards, which are the cards that are left in London phone booths. So it's basically concrete poetry. This is not a love thing. Concrete poetry as told through these large printed pieces, all taken from tart cards. Absolutely fabulous. Also by Victoria. Every morning she'd leave me, which is a poetry biography of Ronald Danis. John Willie collection of photographs, largely of his wife, and a watercolor, and a photostat of the first Gwendolyn. Very uncommon, important. When he got a brain tumor, he burned his archive, so there's very little original material of his kicking about. It's amazing. This is Michael Kutch's wonderful alliterative alphabet book, which I was able to open up and show off some of the elements. It also has, and I'll pause here, it has possibly the best, I hope maybe you can read this, pause and read. It has the best colophon ever, going from A to Z and actually being cogent. Do a quick swing around. This is the back of the front case. Up top we have Rebecca Goodell's Asters and Nothing Beside Remains, also by Dennis, in which he explores the experience of paper through a press. So he didn't ink the type, but he inked his fingers. So you see everywhere he touches the paper as it moves through the press, but not the type. Kutch, some more Whitney, David Moyer, Claire, lovely early copy of Recollections of a Policeman, sort of upon the shoulders of which Conan Doyle stood. Dard, some bindings, Scott Weil, Essentious Press, Russell Banks, and Barry Mosier. Come around the front. Lima medical text, report of a hospital in Lima, Peru in 1588. Miniatures. Tip of Aiden's Iceberg. Wide selection, both historic and modern. This is the work of Diane Jacobs. She spent 3 years collecting derogatory and slang terms for women and their bits. Letterpress printed them on strips of paper and then has woven bra and panties out of them. I have several of them. They're fabulous. Art binding, Dance of Death. Nice imprint, 1887 imprint, bound in a mausoleum box. Jun Suzuki's In the Beginning, which was called away number 6, 1984. Little bits of this and that. Kathy Aker, I Dreamt I Was an Infomaniac. E Magazine, the first edition, 1976. Fame and Confession, the Rosy Cross, upon which the Rosicrucian movement came to be. 1790 rather. Ciphering book, students math. First treatment of Einstein, theory of relativity. It's Planck, basically saying that he's right. Remarkable collection of jazz age porn. Men, women, mostly women, some men, some hand-colored plates. It's really a who's who of those shooting nudes in the 1920s. And we'll leave you there. Oh, I lied. The front of the case. Up top, we have John Sienna's Sequence 1. Russell Moretz, the deluxe edition of Specimens. I also have a standard here. Waterlines by Michael Kutch. One Latino Archive. which includes his first 2 books. Virtually none not in special collections. Absolutely remarkable. He was the first African to write poetry in a Romance language in the mid-1500s. Original work by David Moyer. Relatively early Quran. Art bindings by Sam Feinstein. Musadura, who was Irma Vep, wonderful early actress. Jouve's Passion of the Desert, Little Clemente, and Baskin and Plath. Hope to see you here.